Terrorism, both foreign and domestic, remains a top threat to the homeland, but other threats are increasingly crowding the threat space. During the next year, the Department of Homeland Security assesses that the threat of violence from individuals radicalized in the United States will remain high, but largely unchanged, marked by lone offenders or small group attacks that occur with little warning. Foreign terrorist groups like al-Qa'ida and ISIS are seeking to rebuild overseas, and they maintain worldwide networks of supporters that could seek to target the homeland. In addition to the enduring terrorism threat, Homeland Security expects illegal drugs produced in Mexico and sold in the United States will continue to kill more Americans than any other threat. During the past year, US-based traffickers have become more involved in the mixing and pressing of fentanyl, contributing to more lethal mixes of this already deadly drug. This year, record encounters of migrants arriving from a growing number of countries have complicated border and immigration security. While monthly encounters have fallen from record highs in December, overall encounters for the fiscal year are on pace to nearly match 2022's record high total. As part of the overall increase in migration, the Department of Homeland Security has also encountered a growing number of individuals in the terrorist screening dataset, also known as the watch list. Inclusion in the terrorist screening dataset ranges from known associates of watch-listed individuals, such as family members, to individuals directly engaged in terrorist activity. Domestic and foreign adversaries will likely continue to target our critical infrastructure over the next year, in part because they perceive targeting these sectors would be detrimental to US industries and the American way of life. While cyber attacks seek to compromise networks or disrupt services for geopolitical or financial purposes continue apace, the Department of Homeland Security noted an uptick of physical attacks on critical infrastructure over the last year. They expect the 2024 election cycle will be a key event for possible violence and foreign influence targeting our election infrastructure, processes, and personnel. Against this backdrop of traditional homeland security threats, it is expected that the People's Republic of China will continue to use predatory economic practices to advance its firms and industries over ours. The PRC will likely continue to manipulate markets, employ economic espionage and coercive economic tools, and seek to acquire our technologies and intellectual property illicitly. Concurrently, financially motivated criminal actors are adapting new methods to improve their ability to extort victims financially, and will likely continue to impose significant financial costs on the US economy over the next year. Climate change, natural disasters, and technological advances have the potential to compound many of these threats. Climate-related disasters, such as heat waves, droughts, wildfires, coastal storms, and inland flooding, have the potential to disrupt regional economies, foster health crises like disease outbreaks and tax law. Enforcement resources. Meanwhile, the proliferation of accessible artificial intelligence tools likely will bolster our adversaries' tactics. Nation-states seeking to undermine trust in our government institutions, social cohesion, and democratic processes are using AI to create more believable misinformation and campaigns. While cyber actors use AI to develop new tools and accesses that allow them to compromise more victims and enable larger scale, faster, efficient, and more evasive cyber attacks. In conclusion, the comprehensive overview of the evolving threat landscape in the United States paints a complex picture, with challenges spanning terrorism, cyber threats, transnational crime, information warfare, and environmental vulnerabilities. The shift from foreign-directed attacks to a decentralized threat environment underscores the adaptability of adversaries. As the nation confronts domestic violent extremism, transnational criminal organizations, and the enduring specter of terrorism, the integration of advanced technologies, intelligence sharing, and international collaboration becomes paramount. If you found this video of value, hit that subscribe button and be notified of more national security news and information. Thank you for watching.